Well, hey there, invisible people. How you doing today? Tonight, this evening, this afternoon, whenever you're watching me. Hi, how's it going? Ah, man, it's going alright for me. Granted, it's a quarter to 2 in the morning on now it's Saturday. But hey, that's fine, right? Okay, well, this is another episode of What We Missed. So, what did we miss? Well, we put the webcast out, I don't know, we recorded it on first. It got out a few days later, because large video. Anyway, so anyway, we talked. Leonard Nimoy died. That we already talked about. I'm not talking about Leonard Nimoy. However, I did find out that William Shatner wanted to go to Nimoy's funeral. He was actually engaged in a charity event for that. I was kind of wondering if Shatner was going to be able to attend. Guess not. But he got together with people the day after the funeral. So that's good. I'm glad that he was at least able to go do that. But actually, more bad news for Star Trek heroes, veterans, and all that. I guess the other day, other day, March 5th, Harve Bennett died at the age of 84. For those of you who do not know who Harve Bennett is, he was the producer and co-writer of the stories for Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, Voyage Home, and Final Frontier. And yeah, it's just kind of sad to see my childhood heroes dying. I talked with my parents about that a little bit, because it's stuff that I've heard them say before, about their childhood heroes and things like that. Anyway, so it's kind of a sad day in this, sad week in the Star Trek community. I don't know. I wish both Bennett's and Nimoy's families well. It's hard when you lose anyone, and I just hope that I just hope the best. I hope and pray that the grieving process is not unnecessarily long for them. Anyway, I feel like I'm brushing that off anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry. But news-wise, what have we got? Well, apparently, apparently there was some upheaval in New Mexico. The high school was giving the test out for Common Core. That little piece of junk thing that for whatever reason, states are adopting, and it ain't really doing anything except dumbing down our kids. Yeah, that's the curriculum. That's the curriculum right there. Apparently, they had students walk out in protest of it. Good. Somebody should make people listen. I say good number one because it was a peaceful protest. Good number two because they exercised their First Amendment right. That's awesome. I like seeing informed people making informed decisions, and 300 kids from one school alone wound up protesting over this test. The unfairness of it. But by the end of the day, there were thousands of kids all throughout the state. Today, however, we had a walkout, I guess, in Bloomington. Yesterday, my bad. Yesterday, they had to walk out. And the students at Bloomington High School was actually, I think it was Bloomington High School. Alright. Correction, it wasn't Bloomington. It was normal community high school, actually. They did it, I would say, dramatically. They did not show up for their first hour classes and things like that. More than 100 students walked with them, and I think our kids are kind of fed up with the standardized testing. And besides, I mean, it really, this stuff does not teach our kids anything. You know, it really doesn't. I get it that it's to help assess teachers and their teaching skills. I understand that. I don't know. There's a lot wrong, I think, when you confine your teaching abilities to one. When it's just teach a person one way. That's all well and good. If you get a bunch of Borgs, you know, all together in one room, they all think the same, they all learn the same, you know, blah, 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 okay? Me, however, I don't learn like that. I'm hands-on. I'm a hands-on individual. I'm a visual and audio type learning. I learn by doing. I learn by watching. You know, the sitting down stuff was always hard for me. You know, they put me in like special ed and whatever. And I'm sure if somebody and actually, you know, they were able to teach me the way that I learn. And I was able to adapt a little bit and learn the way everybody else apparently learns or is taught to learn. Excuse me. So anyway, like I said, these kids are fed up. They're fed up with the the Common Core stuff, the standardized testing. They're fed up with this cookie cutter, approach to teaching. When people don't learn like that. I mean, at my job, you know how they teach, how they train at my job? They do not set me down. They do not set me down. Say, okay, now this is how we do this. No, I'm on the floor. I'm walking my ass around. I'm shadowing people, watching how they do things. And then when a day passes, or even if I'm comfortable with it that day, then I do it. And then they correct me. Me, when I train people, I go, how do you learn? Because I've studied different ways people learn, and which is better in different situations and whatever. And, and some are like, oh, well, I learn better this way. Okay, that's how I'll teach you. Why? Because I want you to succeed. I don't know. I've got friends who are teachers, and they're fairly fed up with this stuff, and just like this Common Core, the sales pitch was that it was supposed to help make our children smarter and get them ready to engage in the world economy and all this bull crap, that is just, it's a pile of dung. It's monkey shit on the wall, Really, it is. And then, what else? Just like the math and whatever, and like even history. Okay, like I don't get this. Okay, I was watching a video, and this was at Texas Tech that they did this. And went around asking people about different things. Who won the Civil War? Who currently is the vice president? Who did we win our independence from, and when did we do it? Very simple, basic American history. That, you actually, last I checked, when I was in high school, you had to pass this, or you did not graduate. Okay, you took it 3 times. Three times? I think it was 3 times. You took it in 8th grade. You took it in your freshman year, and then you took it another year as you approach graduation. You had to know U.S. history. And they went around and they were interviewing these college students who apparently passed history somehow and these tests, and they had no idea. They had no idea at all. They didn't know that Joe Biden's our vice president, or I guess in title only vice president. They didn't know that the North won, the Civil War. They didn't know that we won our independence from Great Britain. They didn't know the year 1776. Come on. Easy. It's so easy. I'm 31 years old. I don't study this stuff, but it's ingrained in my heritage. God dang, people. I don't know. It gets me. It really does. You know, and then we got this stuff with Hillary Clinton, and, you know, they're finally getting her emails. They found out that she did not even have a account, a government account. They found out that she was doing all of her stuff on her personal email account. Really? That's like that's like a federal offense or something, right? I mean, come on. I mean, if I send work-related emails that, you know, from my personal account, I'm gonna probably lose my job. Just way. You know how it is. So anyway, I talked on the webcast a little bit about the FCC, and our great King Obama wants to try and make the internet a utility, aka easier for them to regulate instead of us, the people, regulating it. I don't know. Politicians in general have seemed to lost all touch with reality. That's pretty much where I'm at with everything. ISIS, they keep killing people, and our country seems to not care. I don't get this. You know, they've been killing or even beheading, I guess, Egyptians and Christians. They round, like, I think the last I checked, it was like 70-something people in that region dead now because of them, and that's what we know of. Something I do not have in my notes, but I'll talk about it because I missed it. Is the amnesty that that Obama was trying to get passed through on executive order got blocked by a federal judge. Obama got cock-blocked. So anyway, that happened. The Obama administration was going to appeal it. And they kind of, falsified some stuff to the federal judge. So things are kind of more screwed up than what they were before. I guess they told the federal judge that they haven't let people in yet and granted anything to anyone. Turns out that there's about 100,000, probably more, people that they've actually granted amnesty to already. By the way, when I say amnesty, I mean they are no longer considered an illegal alien to this country. They cannot be deported. They are just said, oh, here you go. By the way, these people can get a W-2 now. They can file taxes and get a tax return. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They had a job illegally, number one. Just makes me mad. I'm sorry. My family immigrated. Not my immediate family, but my grandparents or great grandparents, and they immigrated. My dad's side Germany. My mom's side, I think, from Ireland, if I remember correctly. And, they came through on Ellis Island, blah, blah, blah. They did what they were supposed to do. They're legal citizens. Makes me mad. So that happened. That's apparently a thing. And then apparently the one of the other things that he's doing now, Obama that is offering a safe haven to refugees from Syria. He's offering them safe haven here. ISIS resides in Syria and in other places of the world like that. What the hell, man? Seriously, did somebody not take their smart pill when they thought of this? Just, let's just, sure, well, even the Homeland Security thingy, whatever they do, said, ISIS could, in theory, come over with refugees. I'm like, you think? Do you think? I don't know, guys. If it don't make your head hurt, I know it makes mine hurt. So, let me see. So, yeah, that's a thing, apparently. Apparently there's people from over here who are veterans who are actually going over, and joining the Kurdish, can't talk, Kurdish, I can't talk. Words are hard, damn it. It's like 1:30 in the morning. Kurdish, militia. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so, you know what? I don't know that that's really a bad thing. I mean, they came over here, or not came over here, God. They went over there to do their duty, and then they came home and found out about this new whatever they are, and they're like, well, since our country doesn't really have the balls to do anything except strategic missile strikes, what's that doing for you? Seriously. I mean, set some damn oil fields on fire. Do something. Do damage. My God. Make them suffer a little bit. Why should we all suffer? I mean, they're over there killing cartoonists over in Europe, and it's like, oh, we're so afraid of the pen, and we're so afraid of the paper. Oh no. It's like, God, why? But, extremist people are, what else have I got to ramble on about? I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry, not sorry. On that front, not so much. Oh yeah. The court apparently told a man who burned himself over a plate of fajitas that he cannot sue Applebee's. Good. Okay. Let me tell you that I kind of read the heading. Let me tell you what the article actually is talking about. I guess in 2010 or something like that, there was a gentleman, from what I understand, who was at Applebee's. He was served his meal, and he bowed his head in prayer. Awesome. I can't talk either. I'm a Christian, I pray before meals and things like that. Awesome. The man burned himself on his sizzling fajitas. And then he wanted to sue Applebee's. I gotta remove these because, this. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, what the hell is wrong with people all so happy and shit? That's what I want to know. Okay? Like, I get it if it's something majorly important. But this guy keeps trying to sue. I don't know what he, what is it? Does he have a scar? Did he go, ah! Or something like that. Granted, that would hurt. That would hurt a lot. Number one, when I'm just gonna say this. Number one, when I'm praying, and I know I got food in front of me, because, God gave me ears, and that didn't say this man was deaf. So, I'm assuming this guy could hear it sizzling, heard the plate being set down in front of him. And even if not, I don't know whether the man fell asleep or what. Because, the fajitas did not, I'm sure, did not come up to about here. I know when I pray for a meal, I bow my head like this, and I pray. At nowhere in any time am I bowing in front of a plate. Nowhere at any time have I ever burnt myself on anything because I was praying. However, I did about faceplant one time in gravy and biscuits because third shift. Tired off my rear end, and yeah, I fell asleep in a chair. Just sitting there, eating, and about face planted. I didn't, but it would have been hilarious if I did, but I didn't, and it wasn't sizzling hot. And by the time I woke up, it wasn't hot at all, but you get my point. I don't get the Sue happiness. I don't. My God, my lawyer is like $300 an hour. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna. I like the guy. I like him as a person. I respect his profession. I'm not gonna call him unless I absolutely need him. Okay? And for the man to have been denied several times from being able to sue Applebee's, there must have been no, he must not have a scar or anything like that. No nerve damage, So the only thing I can figure is, he's just really Sue happy. All I gotta say is, brother, quit trying to sue people. It's not cool. Alright. I think that is all I have on my agenda. Thingy-my-bobber. Let me see. Talked about that. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. I believe that's all. Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in, or I guess clicking into another episode of What We Missed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you like what we see, wow. If you like, because words are hard, right? If you like what you see, go watch other stuff that we've done. You know, tell us what you want us to talk about. I mean, we kind of get tired of just trying to find stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we're in digital entertainment, you know. So, you know, we've got, I'm not even going to talk about what we got coming up, because that's what the Repcast is for. If you do not know what the Repcast is, it is the Week Rogue Entertainment Podcast. Feel free to go back and listen to it. I know. You look at the time and you say, but let me tell you about this great little thing called the minimize button and speakers. And you walk away and you listen. Because what we do probably ain't very entertaining. In fact, the last one, there's no real video to it. So it kind of makes you either walk away or not watch us. Hopefully we're more entertaining than we think we are. But hey, so like I said, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. If you have any suggestions, leave them in a comment. If you're on our website, go to there's a forum page called Lost in Thought. Feel free to leave us your suggestions and things on there. Well, all good night and adios.